Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm just gonna cover this. What the heck? Okay. Sorry about that. Anyway, so a lot of people have thought they've tried to come to the conclusion on whether marijuana, so we call it these days, or cannabis, or weed, or pot, or whatever you want to call it, is harmful. And what you have to find out is, well, okay, one thing God loves is wisdom, okay? Loves wisdom. But in order to have wisdom, you have to stick with common sense. Meaning, don't go, it says in here, do not go beyond my word. God doesn't want you going beyond his word, meaning he doesn't want you taking things out or putting things in or saying, oh, this relates to this in this way. You know, don't go beyond what he says. You know, don't mix things up and make it sound different. So, common sense. And so, here's common sense. First, what you have to find out is, what did God, because most people like to say, oh, you know, I don't want to smoke weed, or I don't want to even touch marijuana or eat it or anything, because, you know, God didn't tell me to go smoke some poison ivy, or maybe I should go mine a cave and eat some iron ore. And it was like, it's like, no. It's like, God didn't tell us to eat those things. You have to find out, what did God give us for food? What did God give us for food? So then, if you know what verse it is, which is Genesis 1:29. So I'm going to go to Genesis 1:29. I've got the New King James Version right here. For all you people out there, I know you like that New King James Version. So I got the New King James Version for you. Alright, let's go to Genesis 1:29. 1:29. Way in the beginning of Genesis. The first, wow. Okay. Genesis 1, verse 29. And God said, see, I have given you every herb that yields seed, which is on the face of all the earth, and every tree whose fruit yields seed. To you it shall be for food. Let's see if I can get it for you. Alright. Right. Where is it? I lost my place. Oh, there it is. Okay. Right there. See? Okay. Try to focus. You'll be able to see it. There it is. Every herb that yields seed on the face of all the earth, and trees food that yield seed, to you it should be for food. As you have seen that, you know now that God in the beginning gave us every herb yielding seed, which was on all the face of the earth. And that's cool that he said that he actually said. He didn't just say every herb that yields seed. He says every herb that yields seed, which is on all the face of the earth. And every tree whose fruit yields seed, to you it shall be for food. Now, if that's not good enough evidence, I don't know what it is. But we have to ask ourselves, is cannabis an herb? Is cannabis an herb? Cannabis, I've found from research that it is an herb, it is a flower, and it is a plant. It is also a tree, and it is also a bush, and, you know, of course, you know, like I said, plant. But anyway, it can be a lot of things. And that's the cool thing about it. It's why cannabis is so resourceful and herb is so resourceful. But anyway, so that says Genesis 1:29. You read it. It said that God gave us every herb that yields seed, which is on all the face of the earth. So, for food, for meat, for us to eat. Okay? So what does that mean? What does that mean? That means that we can partake of any herb that we want, and that if cannabis is an herb, that means that I may partake of that herb. And the reason that I know that it's not, that also most people like to be, oh, you know, herb, blah blah blah, you know, why don't I go, you know, like I said, smoke some poison ivy. You know, it's like God, the thorns and the thistles, after Adam sinned, that is when the thorns and the thistles grew. You see, herbs were before the thorns and thistles. So were flowers. Okay? And the other things. And then thorns and thistles grew. Alright? So, remember that. Thorns and thistles grew after Adam sinned. So everything before it was good, though. I mean, yeah, God told man, listen, you can have every fruit, and you can have every herb, and that is it. That is it. So, remember that. Remember what I just told you. Common sense, people. God said, I give you every herb that yields seed, which is on all the face of the earth, and every tree whose yields fruit, to you it shall be for food. Remember that verse, Genesis 1:29. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.